My name is LXSN. I'm the CEO and founder of the Imprinted Empire. This is going to be an extension of the Mercury retrograde in Cancer. We're going to be focusing on exactly what it looks like to build your identity while you are trying to perfect a craft. Build your identity is going to help you align yourself along your journey. We want to make sure that you're embodying the right influence that's going to help you navigate your industry and build something that's worth your time. You want to make sure that this is something that you're excited about and you're focused on to its fullest extent. So again, my name is LXSN. If this is the first time you're coming to our reading, welcome. We are going to discuss how your identity is going to face obstacles, and they're going to challenge who you believe you are, and the best way to combat that is to improvise. So we're going to be focusing on how are you going to build your creative process. The things that are going to help you are going to be things that's going to help like the beginning stages. So you're building your infrastructure, you are building your creative process, you are building an ecosystem, and constantly going to refrain from keeping it completely solid because it's going to have to go through its refining process. So what does it look like to reinforce something that is going to be worth your time? And self-reflection is going to be how you navigate improvising. So the identity has to reach its fullest extent, and to do that you have to go through a identity crisis. And if you are altering your identity to reach your ultimate goals, you're in the right place. So let's get started. So Mercury retrograde in Cancer is going to be what we're discussing today. And when we have Mercury in retrograde, we are going to be revising the plan. We're going to be utilizing a new way to alter our path. And in order for us to build something authentic, you want to do something that's worth your time, and it's going to be authentic to your process. So sorry, I just want to make sure that this is correct. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So your identity has to match the skills that you can possess, and the potential obstacles that you're going to face is going to be the thing that makes you a little bit more hesitant to evolve. And what does that look like? It will disrupt your social currency. It will disrupt the exchange loop that you manifest within your collaborations, and it will hinder your infrastructure from evolving. So as a beginner, you want to know that your identity is rooted in who you are and what you're capable of, and not necessarily a job title that gives you social status. So we're not going by ascendant signs, although any sign that comes out is going to be aligned with something that you should look in your birth chart for to help you navigate not only this reading, but your next chapter. We have the Hidden Dialogue as a workshop that we have every month. And the key frame for that is going to be utilizing your ascendant sign with your midheaven to allow your archetype to evolve as you pursue your goals. All right, so retrograde. So we are looking for empathy. So I want to say that the beginning part of the Mercury retrograde, we were focusing on how you can understand your inner child. And the number 5 is here. So the 5th house in your birth chart is going to be ruled by, based on your ascendant sign, of course, it's going to rule a different zodiac sign. But in the zodiac wheel, the 5th house rules Leo. So that is still a Leo house, although you have a different zodiac sign due to your ascendant sign. So Leo is going to be ruled by the childlike nature. The inner child is going to be evolved because that inner child gets a say-so. So how that inner child expresses itself is going to highlight Leo energy. Now, if you understand Leo to its fullest extent, that's the ego, that is going to be the sun, that is going to be how you express your egoic nature. The zodiac sign that you have in your Leo house is going to express itself, whether it is validated or not. It is going to show its ass. So allowing yourself and your archetype to evolve through those phases is going to be what makes you an asset. So we now know that Leo and your dark and light side of your psychological experience is merging so that you can enjoy your inner child to its fullest extent. So at the bottom of the deck, it has home, and that's Cancer energy, which this Mercury retrograde is in Cancer. Although we're in the middle of it, I think this is the best time to understand that your burnout that you may be feeling is rooted in how you inspire yourself. If you're not leading with inspiration, you're leading with trends, and you're leading with you're leading with what people believe is suitable for social media, taste, and resources. So if you believe something is not a good resource, then it's possible that you will not see its value. And that's probably what Leo is going through. So you have to understand that empathy is necessary for you to understand both sides of the story. So I'm going to just pick one more card because I feel like I'm being prompted to. And we have renewal in reverse. So let's just see why renewal is in reverse and empathy is in middle. All right. So the hidden dialogue is rooted in understanding the inner child and how to overcome limiting beliefs. Give you guys a thorough shuffle of the deck. I don't want to just start picking up cards and think like, oh yeah, everything's good. That's like the midst of how this retrograde is going. You have to revise your conscious experience. You want to make sure that you're rethinking everything, and if it's working, why is it working, what's making it still work, what is beneficial in the process. The potential opportunities is going to create your service, your foundation, your future, all the things that you do. So let's get started. What is in renewal in reverse? So we have renewal in reverse. What happens first? What happens next? What holds transitions together. So empathy would be that. Let's just put that in the middle. So the problem is our personal experience. What do you want to happen first? What do you want to happen next? And what holds a transition together? I can't answer that. However, we may get some information regarding some indicators, but you have all the answers to that. Somebody doesn't want to stay. So I want to say that with the fifth house, this is the first house, but we're not really focusing on the houses with this. This is renewal in reverse. So this is kind of showing us our opposition. This is our obstacle. But the fifth house is ruled with the creative process. And what the creative process shows is the way you think, solve, and communicate and articulate yourself. So your expression of what happens first, next, and what holds the transition together is going to all come from the ecosystem that you work from. Your creative process, the infrastructure, the philosophy that holds your infrastructure together is going to be what happens first, next, and after that, and what holds everything together. The ideal person that's attracted to what you have is going to be your audience. And what your audience is attracted to first, next, and what holds them together and keeps their attention is what you are struggling with. So the Imprinted Empire is focused on identity and what it means to be a self identified person. So you have to have a sense of self in order for you to prosper, at least through this next era. Right time, right time and place. All right, you're in the right place, so welcome. We would appreciate you if you did subscribe to the Imprinted Empire, but let's continue. Your public image is being attacked. Oh, wow. It comes out again. Co-create with your reality. Let's put that on the side. Wow. North node swaying. So your north node is going to show up in your birth chart. If you go to the Imprinted Empire and you type in your big 3 as one of the articles to look for, you will be able to see exactly what your north node should be striving towards in this season. So as you are preparing for it, you are in the right place, the right time, you're in alignment, but you have to know that in order for you to be prosperous, your image is going to be attacked. That's going to be your perspective, your stance in your industry, and the point of view that you have towards your audience and what you believe they're able to succeed in, or the potential that your industry has to flourish in. You want to have the root of your ideas is to blossom, but you want to solve problems and inspire your community to do better than where they are. So your north node has to be the root of what happens next and first, and all these things that hold everything together. So you need to know exactly what the service life cycle of your offer is going to be, so that you know exactly what you're offering your community. Ooh. Gimme got shot. Somebody is selfish. Somebody wants to take from you. And that could be the reason why. Because if you look at this picture and you see that this person is hanging upside down and one person is holding it, it's really like it could be your old self. I want to say it's your old self, and this image is being attacked by that. I think that this is stating the fact that you have what it takes to build something. You have to understand that your old self is going to have to be compromised. And in order for you to be compromised, you have to be influenced by the world. And whatever that looks like, your old self is like, give me that back. And you can't give it back because you have to change. You have to change. So your old self could be robbing you of your new life, or your old ways, your old habits. Yeah, build your ideal lifestyle. Is the lifestyle edit? Yes. It says new level. Drastic changes are coming your way. And project idea offer. So yeah, it's saying to get to work. It's saying to get to work. Get to work. If you allow yourself to stay stagnant, you will never understand the inspiration that's within you, that is going to kind of be birthed through the failures that you experience. But failure is nothing but information for you to continue your path. You know what didn't work already, so you know what can be transformed into something new. Now you have a little bit more information than you did, and your point of view along that journey matters more than anything else. Yeah, death in reverse. And it's right there. Literally, when I say that the people that you're around is going to support and enable bad behavior, you will never get out of the experiences of being judged. And judgment will always keep you crippled and never changing. So you might want to take the opportunity to change and change your habits. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. That came out in the last reading, so I'm just going to continue to shuffle the cards because I don't want the same cards to come out. But this could be the fact that you are not having much inspiration because it's being judged, and you are probably utilizing what you have as valuable. The measurement of valuableness and quality is based on external validation, which is not allowing you to align with your North Node in the right way. So you want to create with your reality authentically, because that's how you get to a new level. And authentically means to do something that is aligned with what you're capable of doing, what you want to do, and something that feeds your soul and naturally gives you life force without any food. Emotional life force is the absence of food. That means it nourishes your soul emotionally. No books, 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 no books. So this one, Night in Reverse. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's look at that. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I want to really focus on the picture. You can't come in with money unless you have inspiration. Money gets spent, currency gets traded, and you can exchange it. It's on an exchange loop. However, wands represent emotional creativity, sparks of energy, enlightenment, and creative drive. And if you do not have that, you have no social currency. There is no movement. There is no new level if you don't allow spiritual creativity to navigate that. Which confirms that, because it says you're in the right place at the right time, and this one was in right side up. All right. Build your ideal life, the lifestyle edit. At the bottom, it has 8 of Pentacles, so you're already working. Simultaneously, you're working, you're building your garden, and you will take that travel, and you will no longer feel like this. All right, guys, my name is LXSN again. I will see you guys later. I won't lie.